Welcome to NBA 2K TV. The results are in.
And after a few weeks of voting, you guys, the 2K community, have decided which one of your peer shoot-a-thons you wanted to see in NBA 2K20.
First up, let's take a look at the category winners that were up for most popular vote. The win for best use of color went to Eptic Rev's Kobe 10 Elite.
For most
Welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And boy, they got by the skin of their teeth there, winning by 1 point. That was a battle.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with Barrett, and it's Harkless in at the small forward.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here is Robinson. Shot left block, and Barrett the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Conley surveying the D. And the pass to LeVert. And the 3 off target. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's the floater. And it's Barrett getting it to go. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Conley into the lane. Over Payton. Conley's shot is off. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Harkless on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Conley. Millsap trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Conley against Payton. Here's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Conley, the pass to Chris. Right side, Millsap. Outside, Porter. Second shot opportunity, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Payton can't get it to go. Now here's Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up. Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Harkless. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Portis, he's checked in for New York. Lonzo Trier comes in for Elfrid Payton. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Barrett. New York, no good that time either.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Trier. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Teague. Outside Porter. Shoots over Portis. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach David Fizdale.
Well, Kevin, he said, frankly, their focus is getting stops. They know this team has a lot of offensive firepower. They can beat you in a number of ways, and they can score in a hurry. So the challenge is seeing if the defense can hold up all game long. Guys?
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. GA, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
And it's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
Well, you love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Damian Dotson comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Barrett. Teague with the ball. 6 points for him. Beasley outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Now the Knicks with it. 1:14 left to play here in the first. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Now Anthony. That one, no good. Great D that time from Portis. Trier in the corner. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Knocks it loose. Dotson kicks to Gibson. No good with the triple. And here is Anthony. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Teague. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Good on the triple. Teague's got 9 points.
Love the ball handling shown there from Jeff Teague.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
We've got Hardaway, Paul Millsap out there with Anthony. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Beasley in at the 2 guard. Here's Anthony. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Trier out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Dotson in at the 3. Here's Carter-Williams. following the score by New York. Puts up a three. Outside Anthony. Tries again. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dotson kicks to Ntilikina. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Portis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Anthony finds Hardaway. Got a piece of it. Gibson with the steal. Here's Trier. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Beasley left side. Hunter Williams dishes to Carmelo. Count that bucket.
A quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Here's Trier, covered by Anthony. Passes it to Ntilikina. Portis with it. That one a little long.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Anthony. That one falls. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
Carmelo out there salivating going at this defense right now. Even if they're right up on him, he'll just sink just about any shot.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 3. Here's Randall. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Carter Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he sinks the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Barrett wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened. There's no doubt, DA. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. Now here's Payton following the miss by Otto Porter. Kicks it to Conley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. No good on the second free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Payton. Second chance effort. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porter. Conley against Payton. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chris pass to Conley. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Chris. Here's Porter. He hits it from 9. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Payton dishes to Robinson. Randall left side. Over Porter. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter. .110 left in the first half of the game. Payton against T. There's the pass to Chris. Outside for Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Porter passes to Chris. Second chance shot. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Here's Barrett. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
LeVert in the corner. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Knicks making a change here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Portis comes in for Julius Randle. Dotson's checked in for Harkless. And it's Ntilikina in for Elfrid Payton. Teague deciding where to go with it.
Ntilikina keeping the pressure on his opponent by using some of his physical skill.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They took control of the game in the second quarter, coming back to take a 2-point lead into the locker room with them. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first 3-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so here's the home team. A 2-point game. We've got Paul Millsap. Karis LeVert is out there with Conley. And there's Chris. And it's Porter at the 3 slot. Here's LeVert. Makes it off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Elfrid Payton is out there with Barrett. And it's Harkless in its small forward.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Conley for 3. Knicks with the rebound. And stolen by Chris. Millsap passes to Chris. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
The defense might start to want to respect the fact that Marquise Chris can nail that kind of jump shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Peyton the bounce pass. Here's Randall.
Hustle play for Millsap as the shot was going up, not making that one easy.
LeVert with it. Over Harkless. Millsap kicks to Chris. Pass to Porter. Back to Conley. Lock at 6. Over Peyton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 7 points for Conley.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Randall against Millsap. Good, nice job down low. Randall's got it all tied up now for New York.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Trier, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Conley dishes to Carmelo. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Carmelo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
New York with the ball. Trailing by 2. Right wing. Here's Randall. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony. New York shooting their first free throws of this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The first free throw is good.
After being picked 7th out of Kentucky back in 2014 by the Lakers, you remember Julius Randle, an auspicious start to his career, breaking his leg on his very first NBA game. That has not deterred him. Moved from LA to New Orleans, now to New York, an offensive force continuing to improve.
Now here's Beasley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Right block shot. Here's Anthony. He can't get that one to fall. Randall with some nice D. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. And Randall throws it down.
Randall is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Randall's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. To the paint. LeVert kicks to Anthony. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Portis comes in for Randall. Dotson's checked in for Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Elfrid Payton. Now here's Gibson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Here's Teague. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Gibson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dotson. And the Knicks miss again. Pass to Anthony. Here's Beasley. Millsap passes to Beasley. Outside Teague. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. Here with the rebound. New York trailing. Pass to Ntilikina. Finished off the break.
In transition, Ntilikina doing a bit of damage now.
1:15 left to play in the third. Outside Teague. He feeds it to Millsap. Over Gibson. Millsap misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Trier. He's got 6, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, at 6'9", Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
Now Teague. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And New York making a change here. Harkless has checked in, and so Teague gets 2 free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Harkless. Carter Williams covering. Out left to the wing. Here's Dotson. Guarded by Hardaway. No coverage that time. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
It's rebounded by New York. From the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Teague, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Porter. Then it's Carter Williams, and it's Chris in its center. Harkless has gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Outside Hardaway. Elbow shot. No good off the back of the rim. New York leading by 4. Here's Harkless. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 6 assists here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Teague. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter. Reverse check in for Jeff Teague. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Barrett's checked in. Now here's LeVert. He's covered closely. Over Barrett. Bank shot. No good. And the Knicks with possession. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending. And that one misses. Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Mike Conley's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Then for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. And Randall subbed in for Portis. And here's Conley. Goes back up. He lays it in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The pass to Barrett. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Conley kicks to Hardaway. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Payton. The Knicks leading by 8. Feeds it to Harkless. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Hardaway. And that's 11 points for Mike Conley.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And they get it back. Goes up again. They get it back.
And Chris rises up. And is he playing volleyball, Kevin? You just spiked that one away.
LeVert with a wide open look. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harkless on the wing. He dishes it to Randall. He kicks to Payton. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, that's pretty aggressive by Elfrid Payton. To draw a foul inside the paint, the D looks flustered.
Good for Payton.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Hardaway. A three-pointer is right on target. 14 points for Mike Conley.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
New York calls timeout. Of our Jordan player of the game, Julius Randle.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. His teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Fizdale said to the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Here's Conley following the basket by Elfrid Payton. Chris. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And it's good for 2. Randall's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Outside Conley. from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Conley's got 13 points in the second half. Payton against Conley. Pass to Randall. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Conley. Guarded closer. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. He's trying to focus now on the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Marquise Chris, that's confident.
Here's New York. Now here's Payton. Passes to Randall. And to get open is Robinson. Money!
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Conley kicks to LeVert. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, he'll be headed to the free throw. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Checking for Porter. .24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Conley, the pass to Carmelo. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
That 3 off the mark. And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Outside Conley. Gets the 3 to 4.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
So post game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.